In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to deploy a React app on AWS Amplify. Now, this React app is just a simple login register React app. We have the login page, we have the register page. For the login, you can just easily sign in your name and password and you log in. Now, let me do that. Tunji at Gmail, let's say 12345. I log in. Then, you can easily log out also to dashboard. So we're going to deploy this on AWS Amplify. So the first step that you need to do is that when you go to your file code, you need to deploy your particular code to GitHub. Now let me stop the server. So normally you initialize your Git repo and you add it to it, then you upload. I assume that you know that there are many resources that you can easily search online. So now let's say, for example, now you've gone to I for once already have uploaded into GitHub already. So now this is the particular file on GitHub. So we're going to connect this to AWS in order to use to deploy our app. So we go to AWS. Now let's click on sign in. So I'll sign in with my details. So once signing, in order to go to the service, you can just click on services. Under front, web and mobile, you see AWS Amplify, or you could just easily search it. I for once have already visited it, so I'll just click on this. So you can see I've already deployed another app which has been running for over 64 days. So you can just go to your new app, click on host web app, then click on GitHub, because that's where we deployed our app. That's where our Git repo where we deployed our app. Then you can easily choose whether Bitbucket, GitLab, AWS Code Commit, just like GitHub for AWS. Then you can also deploy without Git provider. But the issue with this is that you have to, when you manually deploy the production build, you have to, in order to update it, you need to deploy another production build. But whereas with GitHub, if you connect to the GitHub, AWS Amplify will handle all the build, and every updates that you make to the GitHub is going to pick it automatically. So now let's click on continue. So over here is already saying GitHub authorized, because I've already authorized GitHub to connect. I've already authorized AWS Amplify to connect to my GitHub account. So you need to input your login details in order to use to connect it. So once you connected, it's going to show a list of all your repo that you want to connect for this particular React, for this particular deployment. So I for once I'm going to use the React login deployment. Then I just have a single branch, which is the main branch. So basically you have other branches also. You could choose for any of those branches. So I'm going to choose the main branch and click on next. Then app name, you can always modify that. Then the build and testing, how it's going to run, that is the configuration setting for React. Then for advanced settings, in case you need to add variable keys, environmental variable keys, to your app, maybe like a secret key, app token, or anything that your React app needs, you can easily input it here. But I for once do not need for this particular application. So I click on next. Then you review the details, then you click save and deploy. So it's going to take us back to the dashboard, and it's going to save over here saying provisioning. So it's going to take between maybe 30 seconds to a couple of minutes for it to fully deploy, and that is deploying stage by stage. Is going to show us from this is provisioning. Here you can see it has moved to build. Now it's going to build a app. So once it builds the app, it's going to move to deploy. Then you can verify whether everything is working. So we're going to wait for it to verify to reach the final stage. So as you can see, it is now fully deployed. So now let us view our app. We can view our app by just clicking this particular URL link that it has provided for us. So now this is the app, and it has given us a name / subdomain main / amplify.app.com code. So now let's say, for example, I have a login. I can log in 5 login. Voila, works. So let's say register Nicholas Cage. Let's see, Cage and gmail.com 12345. Register Cage at gmail.com 12345. Login. Voila. So we fully deployed our app now. Thank you.